Well, it's Saturday the 14th of March and it's a beautiful afternoon, blue sky and the sun is shining, and I've come out to start my next vlog because yesterday I had these live plants or plugs delivered from Sutton's, 2 packs altogether. I think it's something like 120, which I need to get planted on as quickly as I can, so that I don't lose any of them. And it's been difficult to find enough pots to do them all in, so I've got a few of these smaller plastic pots. I've got some of these which will rot, which I'll turn to if I need to, and some of these which have got 4 in them. So it's going to be a case of just mixing and matching and getting as many of these done into these that I possibly can. And then I'm going to have to protect them from frost because we are still getting some very cold nights, so I'll have to put them under the fleece and keep an eye on them for a week or 2. I've also brought out my basket, which is full of a load of seeds in it, loads and loads of seed packets. I don't intend to go through them at the moment, but hopefully there'll be some in there which I can use over the next week or 2 as I begin to plant out a little bit more stuff. But for now, I'll put them to one side, and I'll use this to do these into, and I won't keep the camera on for it all because it'll be a little bit boring. But I'll just run it for a little bit, fast forward it for some of it, and see how far I get with these trays that I have. Eight, 16, 32, there's 40. We'll have a look at the labels to see what it is that I've got here. They were on offer, that's why I went ahead and got them. I guess some of them are already going to be damaged, because it usually is when you buy them like this. That one there is actually stacked in top of another one, look. Bit of careless packing there. They're perennials. Lobelia, Queen Victoria, Digilatis Dalmatian mix. I'm reading it upside down, so Achillea Carisha Queen, Delphinium Dark Blue and White Bee, Coreopsis Golden Joy, and Geum Mrs. Bradshaw. So A, B, that's one way of working them out, is it? C, D, okay. So I'll get going. What I've chosen to do with the second lot is to plant 2 in each of these because of the sake of space really, and then bring them on to as far as I can in these, and then I can decide at a later date what to do. Maybe by the time they've come a bit further I can just plant them straight out somewhere. I think according to what I can see here that this is a repeat again of what I've already done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 6, 8, 10. So should be enough trays here. I've also run out of labels, so I'm going to have to keep them A, B, C, D that way till I can get some more labels to get them labelled up. Some of these are not quite so good. They look like they're better, but they're falling apart in the pods. Hopefully I can save it. Probably been squashed in transit. I suppose the people that transit them care two hoots what's in the boxes, despite it saying be careful, live plants. So that's all of them done now, 120 altogether. There's the ones that I did from the Dobbies. These are what I've got in the propagator, the Cosmos. It's almost growing too quickly, too fast in there. And then down below, some garden peas, not yet through. Some sweet peas, no sign of any carrots. Some broad beans, again no sign of. I think that's carrots again. No, that's snapdragon. So there's no snapdragon come through. Peas, sweet peas, I should say. Well, it's the 19th of March and it's lunchtime, so I've come out quick just to do a few things. This morning, a little bit earlier, I did put the drone up just to get an overhead shot of the garden. I would normally do my 360 videos on the 19th of the month as well, but yesterday and the day before the weather was beautiful, blue sky and sunshine. So I decided to get them done on, I think it was Tuesday. So those have been done as well, which I'll include into the video as well. But yesterday I came out in the evening, it was, or afternoon, late afternoon, and I did just soak some runner beans I've got some Scarlet Emperor here, some peas as well that I've soaked, because there's no sign of the previous peas I've done coming through yet, so I've soaked some more to plant those. And then here in the bowl, I'll find something to put them in. I've got some more runner beans, and these again are old stock that my friend that died in Sudbury in Suffolk gave me 2 years ago in February. So I've used them for 2 years already. This will be the 3rd year that I will use these. I've still got some more left, which if these grow this year, I will keep to plant again for next year. And what I'll do as well, if they grow, I'll keep some of this year's, and I'll let them dry out so that I can keep some fresh beans as well. I was going to redo the carrots, but they've been planted on the 28th of February, and I'd given up on them, but I have noticed that there is signs of some carrots coming through, so I'll leave them a little bit longer. Now what I'll do with the runner beans is the same as I did the last couple of years. Again, my friend Ray gave me these trays. This is what he used to start his runner beans off in. And so I'm going to do the same again this year in these. I should have put a different top on for now, really. I don't know whether I've already said in an earlier video or not, but I am going to be growing a lot less this year. Probably going to concentrate on just the runner beans, peas, carrots and potatoes. I don't know what species of beans these are. I know that the other ones are Scarlet Emperor, but I've never known what these were. He just gave me them as they were. I've got some more labels on the way. I don't know, so as I don't mix the two beans up, I'll just put that on there for now, then I'll know that that's the one with raised beans. Now for the peas, I'm going to use these bigger pots, and I'll Not sure how many I've got there, but probably put 4 in each pot. On Tuesday it actually got 33 degrees in here. I happened to notice that the window had gone right up, open. In fact, I'll put 4 in each if I got enough. The birds are very busy in the garden again today, the blue tits especially. I've noticed that they've been going into the nesting box, which they've been going in and out of for a while, but today they've been emptying it of all the old nesting materials, so I'm assuming it's to get it ready for themselves. The compost I've used today is already quite moist in the bag, so I'm not going to do any additional watering for a couple of days with that. So that's those done. I've got a few beans there. I'll find somewhere to put them in a moment. Now the other thing I'm just going to do at the moment, and this is been trial or error really, I planted some cosmos in the propagator the other week. Some of it has come through very quick and it's getting spindly, so I'm going to have to transplant them into some different pots, and it'll have to be these small ones for now. They were planted on the 3rd of March, so it's the 19th, 16 days. This is what they've grown to. So that's about it for now. That's the sweet peas original there. That's my runner beans from Ray. These are the scarlet runner beans. These are the other plugs that I did last week, which I'm covering at the moment each night with the fleece. These are the peas. Here's the original runner beans. That's where the carrots are. Snapdragon under there, but there's no sign of anything coming there yet. And then what I've just done now with the Cosmos. So I'm out of room really, so I'll be slowing down a little bit now until I can see what is actually going to be growing. So that's another vlog completed. It's just given me a warning that the camera's got hot in here. I didn't realise it was that warm in here. It says 22 degree on the thermostat. So that's the end for this vlog. Thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe. When I do the next vlog, I'll have a lot more of the flowers outside, and it'll be a lot more spring-like and colourful. So thank you again.